Hi there, Virgo. How's it going? It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net, and this is your reading for May 2020. So this month we have a full moon in Scorpio on May 7th, and a new moon as we move into Gemini on the 22nd of May. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well. I don't know why I just said that. If you watch your sun, moon, and rising or a cross watcher, you'll notice that pretty much every zodiac reading I've been doing a different spread or something. Whatever, I do them at different times and I kind of forget what I do and just do whatever feels right. So, all right, Virgo, let's see what's going on. I just did Leo's reading and it was like, I went through the deck and picked all the negative breakup cards. It was just, I just did not like it. All right, 8 of Wands. I love this card. I'm a fire sign, so I love fast-moving things. Like if I have a new idea, I just want to jump on board and let's go for it. And it's very opposite of the earth energy. So, but the thing about the 8 of Wands is this is often something that we have pushed out into the universe. Lots of times this card is depicted by someone releasing an arrow into the air. So things have been set in motion. And when they start to come to fruition, sometimes, say you applied for a job, went on the job interview, and then it took a while to hear back. And so maybe in your brain you had thought, well, I'm not going to get it, especially with everything going on, and you put it out of your mind. This has happened to me before. And then all of a sudden you get the call that you get the job and you're like, wait, this is too fast. Do I want it? Am I going to be able to make this work? Even though you had wanted it so badly and you had everything worked out and it's totally doable, it's just for some reason the energy seems so fast. It is kind of fast, but you have to remember, you applied for that job. You put this intention out there. You wanted this. It's just a little bit of that human self-sabotaging that we all have, right, coming into play there. So we just have to be mindful of that. And chase those negative thoughts away and be like, no, this isn't hasty. This isn't fly by the seat of my pants. I had wanted this. I had actively pursued this, and it's okay. This can even happen. It shows how crazy humans are. Like been crushing on someone and all of a sudden find out they like you, or maybe they weren't even available. See, this is the real one that shows us how our minds play tricks on us. Maybe you like them because they weren't available, so it could be a fantasy and you didn't really have to deal with it. And now that they're available and interested, you're like, oh, so a couple things can happen. You can just panic because it's too scary and make up some reason. But then there's that horrible thing where it's like, well, do I really think they're cute? Are they cute enough? What will other people think? All ego-based thinking, right? Comes to the surface and tries to self-sabotage. So just be mindful of that when something you have wanted and worked for or put out into the universe comes your way, that you're open and accepting of it and understanding that it is something you actively wanted to bring into your life. It isn't just out of the blue. Oh, this gorgeous Queen of Cups. So this is a mature water sign energy. So the suit of emotions. She would be a nurse, a caregiver, a teacher, someone who, although teachers I can see going in other categories. She'd be the person, if you watch the Leo reading, to go to if you're grieving or you had a relationship breakup or something happened. Her energy is going to be very mothering and loving and supportive and just listen and hug you and feed you cookies or whatever and bring you tea. She's that type of person. You come to someone like me, like a fire sign, it's like, well, do something about it. Like, what are you talking about? Do something about it, which isn't really helpful. But this is so earth sign, which Virgo is, and the cups, they're all feminine signs, whereas the sword and the wands, the air and the fire signs lean more on the masculine, the stereotypical masculine type of energies. So she's just a loving, receptive, supportive energy in your life. So let's see she looks pregnant too. I'm just going to point that out there. Oh, some of you may find out you're pregnant, which congratulations, right? I'm just going to tell you, there's never a good time to have a baby. You just kind of have to, first of all, maybe if it was unplanned a little sooner than you thought, I don't know, there are probably some people, but it feels like you're never quite ready. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. Someone's definitely pregnant. So the Empress, Mother Earth, this is the ultimate earth energy, feminine earth energy. She's organic and she allows things to unfold and she just encourages and supports, as opposed to her Emperor counterpart who's more of a directing and this is how it's going to be and do this. She's very much like, oh, I noticed that child likes to draw and has seems to have a talent for it, and just providing a space, not making them do it, but just, okay, here's some pencils, or here's some special drawing stuff. And if they're interested, great. If not, whatever, no big deal. She just has this gentle guidance behind the scenes, gently providing the way and the opportunity for someone if they choose to do it, but in no way forcing. There's all the fruit on the tree. It's very fruitful. Some of you may be planning on having gardens that you will harvest and store for the winter. This, what's going on right now, definitely is throwing me back to my mom. Always did that growing up. She had huge gardens. My memories of being a kid in the 70s and 80s was finding my mom out in the garden, because that's where she always was, and she canned everything. She had a root cellar, and so I can see that being interesting to you guys, or something more organic and tied to the earth. There's some beautiful flowers, really sort of leaning into your earth energy. It's making you feel good when all us crazy fire people are causing an uproar. It's more of like a retreating into yourself and knowing, I have to take care of myself and my immediate people and surroundings first. I can't just go, it's just your process. It's not right or wrong. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, it's so interesting. So here is a fire energy. Let's go. I have a new idea. I have a new business idea. I have a new entrepreneurial idea. And if anyone's going to start a business and be successful, it will be the earth signs, because they've done all this work. I mean, you aren't just a king or a queen. You're an empress. So you have something that you are accomplished. You are at a level where you can teach others. You can share, a healer. Yeah, you are at a level where you definitely have something to give back. And I think maybe exploring if that could be made into a business, so you can stay home where you're most comfortable instead of being out with all us crazy fire signs, right? Slaying dragons. I want a dragon so badly. I know they're not real. Yeah. So new work, new career, new something, new path. you're going on that really means a lot to you. It fulfills some deep, deep part of you that just really fits with your true nature. You're not fighting your true nature, you're nurturing it, leaning into it, and expanding upon it and going with it. Ooh, I like it. I like your reading, Virgo. It's much better than Leo's. Oh my God, I'm gonna have like one view of my Leo readings next. Although Leos aren't. They're a good bunch. Okay, Virgo. Thank you. Hope to see you maybe at another video. Be well. Take care.